Hi guys, welcome back to PlanetMithril. My name is Mithril and today I'm going to be showing you how to create some super quick, super easy and most importantly, super replicatable ways to get some basing done for your Middle-earth armies. I'm going to show you how really effective bases can be created with one of the Citadel technical paints and just 2 other colours. This bite-sized video will help get your armies battle ready in no time. There are of course many other technical paints and many variations of basing you can play around with. I'll be using sterling mud for this video and will be detailing other styles of basing in future videos. Let's get to it guys. Okay, you can see here I have my finished Warrior of Minas Tirith painted up with my Battlefield Basics recipe. Make sure you head on over and check that out if you haven't already. Now to get him based, I'm going to start by spreading a fairly liberal amount of Citadel Technical Sterling Mud over the surface of the base. Now I'm using a brush for this, but a spreader or similar applicator will work just as well. If using a brush however, do refrain from cleaning it in your painty water, as the grit that makes up the texture in the paint can find its way onto your paintbrushes and taint other models. Just trust me on this. As this starts to dry, you can move this around the base to create some mounds or other kind of ground texture over the surface, and the result when dry will be a brown, gritty surface ready to paint. And my base is dry and ready for painting. Now as the technical paint is obviously already brown, all I need to do is dry brush over the top of this with my desired paint to highlight the texture that's been created by the grit. I'm starting by applying a fairly heavy dry brush over the entire surface using Gawthor Brown, obviously being as careful as I can to avoid getting this on my finished warrior. The next stage is to apply a much lighter dry brush just over the top of the technical base using Screaming Skull. With this you're looking to just catch the very tips and top of the technical paint, allowing the brown of the base and the Gawthor layer to show through underneath. Now with the base being finished, you're free to add any finishing touches to give your basing a little extra flourish. For my example here, I'm using some simple grass tufts and green clump foliage, which I'm just laying in place using PVA glue, which will adhere perfectly well to the surface of the paint once we're all dry. Obviously I imagine you all will be much neater than I clearly am being here, and I do recommend tweezers for moving your basing materials around the base, getting them in position where you feel happy. Feel free to experiment though, that's the glory of this hobby. With my base finished, the final step is to mount my model to a paint pot or other freestanding surface and apply a solid coat around the rim of dried bark, trying to keep nice unbroken strokes for a nice crisp finish to my base. That's it, a simple and super effective way to get some bases on your models and get them ready for battle. Feel free to experiment with different paint recipes for the tops of your bases. Different browns will give different looks to your muddy, gravelly base, and of course the final flourishes with your basing material of choice will really help create some stunning looking finishing touches to your army. Thank you guys so much for watching, I really hope you enjoyed today's little video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and hit that bell to never miss a Mithril upload, and thank you so much to all our patrons for all your continued support. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Take care guys, and as always, happy hobbying.